What's going on, sexy beast? Baldman here, and today we are going to be ranking a bunch of different hentai tags. Now, we can't necessarily rank hentai itself. Like, we can't just pick a bunch of different hentais and start ranking them. That will for sure 100% get me demonetized. So I thought, let's just, rank a bunch of tags and see which ones are pretty, good for your viewing pleasure and or reading, alright? Like James Franco said, I like to read.
That's right, man. I like to fucking read.
So there's nothing wrong with reading or watching, whichever one happens to be your preference, but we have a bunch of random hentai tags. I don't even know all of them, and we're going to take a look at every single one and see where it belongs on the list. Now, for this video, because I love you guys, because you guys are pretty cool, alright, I decided to bring the hentai hat out of retirement for this one video. Because I like you guys, I decided we're gonna bring it back for this one video just because I think you guys are pretty cool. So let's get this shit started. So like I said, I don't know all these tags, and I like the first one. We're starting off strong. The first tag is gonna be rape. Now, I'm not saying it's weird, but it's a little weird, okay? It's just something that's awkward. Like, yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna touch this with a 10-foot pole. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it at C because it's definitely not the weirdest fetish, but it's not for me, man. I'm not trying to do 5 to 10, all right? There's plenty of other tags that if you're going to go to jail, you might as well go big or go home, and rape's just not one of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it right in the middle with the C rank. Next tag. So the next tag we have is NTR. You degenerates know who you are. This is basically like cuckolding, kind of, in a weird, this is basically when the girl you like fucks someone else. Surprisingly, this is a popular tag. Go figure. Because, I'm an alpha, I run the pack, I don't like NTR, I'm the pack leader, I'm Caesar Milan, I train dogs. That was the terrible Caesar Milan accent. I am the leader of my own wolf pack, alright? And we don't deal with this NTR bullshit, so we're gonna go ahead and put it down there with the degenerate tag because, let's face it, if you like NTR, you are a degenerate. Next tag. The next one, it's gonna be incest. Do I have to explain this one to you? Do you guys know what this means? You should, because it's on like almost every single tag. Like every single one has some form of this. Now sometimes it has the word step in there, which is completely fine, but other times it doesn't. And it makes me worry about you, Japan. It really does. Like, can't you just be normal like the rest of us, guys? Come on. Because it's so popular, I don't want to put it so far down because there's a lot of you degenerates out there that probably really like this tag, so I can't put it down there with NTR or anything. So I'm going to put it at, C, right in the middle. It's wrong. This isn't Alabama, okay? Ding, 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 ding. This is not the South, all right? But still, there's apparently a lot of people like it, so we got to put it in the middle. Next up is going to be tentacles. Rock solid choice. Now when you think of hentai, tentacles should be the first thing you think of. Like whenever I watch Pirates of the Caribbean and I see Davy Jones, I get a little wet. It's just what happens. Don't judge me. Tentacles deserves an S tier rank. Now I don't know much about hentai, but I do believe it started off the hentai genre. So we are going to give tentacles a S tier ranking. Ooh. I'm not liking what I see next. Next is Shota. If you know what a lolly is, picture the male equivalent of that, and that is Shota. Now I understand why we have the jail time slot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right there. Next up, it looks like you activated my trap card. I play Pot of Greed.
You never saw this coming! I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
We can all agree traps are gay, right? Like, that's not something, it's 2019. Like, last year they were straight. The year before that, they were gay. Like, are they gay again? I'm not 100% sure. It's 2019. A dude can claim he has a vagina when he still has a penis, alright? I don't know what the fuck's going on this year. But traps are still gay. They're gonna get a D rank because it's just confusing to my sexuality. Okay. I'm liking the next one. The next one's very wholesome, and I like that. It's plot. Now, I know when I'm watching a giant hentai tentacle monster just wrap this girl up, I know I want to know the background. I want to know their motives, all right? I want to know why they got in the situation. I want to know what happened. I need to know some backstory. I like me some plot, all right? I like to follow a story. I like to know beginning, middle, and end of that scenario. So plot is really nice, all right? It's just, you know, you like to have a good bedtime story. So plot, I'm gonna go ahead and put an A tier ranking. Sometimes you just want to get straight to the other plot, you know, you don't really want to get all the background information, so that's why it's only gonna be an A tier ranking. All right, the next one is what's up. The next one's gonna be MILF. That's my shit. Now, the only thing that ruins it is the other tag that was already on the list is incest. When you see incest and MILF, you can put 2 and 2 together and it's fucking weird. So we can just get rid of the incest tags, put a little old X through that one. MILF would be a very, very good category. But unfortunately, a lot of MILF does have the incest tag or the NTR tag, I have found. It's really kind of difficult to find a MILF without the incest or NTR tag, and I'm not a fan of those two. So I would put MILF at S rank, but because it's so commonly associated with the other two, I'm gonna leave it at an A rank. All right, we all know where this one's going. Come on, guys, you all know where Lolly's going. Let's go ahead and put it right where it belongs. No, it's in jail time, you fucking degenerates. Next one is teacher. All right, some good old kind of, you know, old-fashioned stuff. I'm down with that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it at an S rank. Sometimes it's, you know, usually combined with the rape one. Why? But sometimes it's not. So I think can't put it at S? A? Maybe? I'm just gonna put it at A. Next up, we got some ice cream. We got vanilla. Now, if you don't know what vanilla, fucking vanilla. If you don't know what vanilla means, vanilla is ordinary. Alright, there's nothing special. You don't got giant tentacles. You don't have some dude that looks like a chick. You don't have a brother and sister. It's just regular, good old-fashioned Pound Town. And it's very wholesome, alright? It's very wholesome. There's nothing bad ever happens in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put vanilla at S rank because I think every now and then we need to come down from our just weird fetishes that we all have and just go back to some old school stuff. So I'm gonna put vanilla at S rank. I do think it's really weird how my only 2 S ranks are tentacles and vanilla. The 2 opposite sides of the spectrum. Go figure. Next up is censored. Alright. I got a problem with this one, alright? So if you actually, if you actively look up censored porn, why? I don't get it. Are you a Pixels fan? You just really like seeing an 8-bit dick? Because I don't. Alright? Not a fan. I'm going to go ahead and put censored down at D tier because I don't think it's NTR level. But, you know. Come on, Japan. Why do you censor porn? Why? The next tag, I believe that is reverse rape. But I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what that says. I think it's reverse rape. That is when the female is the initiator and not the man. And I'm a total fan of that. A+ material. Gonna go ahead and throw that right up there on the A rank side. Okay, this next one, I got a problem. All right, let me lay it out here. I got a problem with this next one. Okay, it makes no fucking sense. Listen here. All right, listen. Let's have it one-on-one. Me and you guys. Okay. The next tag is ugly bastard. If you don't know what that means, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's when the dude in said video and or pages is a fat and ugly person. Why? Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
I don't get it. I really don't. So I'm gonna put it where it belongs. Okay? Ooh, next up is a huge favorite of mine. That's going to be made. I'm going to go ahead and just throw this exactly where it belongs because there's never any downsides to this one. Alright, now we are in the final two, and this one I believe is dark skin. Now you would think this would mean someone of the colored persuasion. I'm not sure, is that racist to say? It probably is. I'm just trying to be politically correct here, guys. Usually that's what you would think, but 10 times out of 10 it just means dark elves. Alright, that's what it means. So if you ever see the dark skin tag, majority of the time it just means you're going to see a dark elf. You're going to see some thick dark elves, and I'm a huge fan of that. So we're going to go ahead and put this at S rank as well. The last one is going to be Yuri. Now this means girl on girl, in case you did not know. So Yuri is a very interesting tag because I feel like in the US you can go on to a PORN hub and you can find a lot of LESBIANPORN. That's a lot of spelling for me, dude. I just spelled all that correct. You can find a lot of lesbian porn anywhere on the internet. Like, it's not that hard to find in Western countries, but I feel like in Japan, it's a very hard thing to find. Go to almost any hentai website, try to find just straight Yuri. I mean, not the tags. I'd actually watch the videos and see if it's just a girl and a girl. There's always another dude that gets involved. It's really difficult to find just straight Yuri hentai. It's very difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's rather difficult. And for that, Yuri cannot be placed in S and or A rank. It's gonna go in B rank because I haven't put anything there yet, and I need an excuse to put something at B rank because that just looks weird. You have everything in S, A, and nothing in B, so I'm just gonna throw it in B rank. So I think this is a pretty good list, don't you guys think? Just a bunch of weird, man. I wonder sometimes why I get demonetized and why I don't have sponsors, and then I make stupid videos like this, and it just all makes sense. So, you know, yeah, that's cool. You know what would really help? You guys becoming a Patreon. That would help a lot. Because, you know, this video is not going to make me any money. So become a Patreon. Like, look at these lovely... I should probably go over here. Like, look at these lovely people. Look at these amazing Patreon supporters. These guys are cool. Unlike you. So become one of these guys, alright? Then you can be cool. Okay? No, but for real, if you guys would like to be a Patreon supporter, check out that link. It'll be right down there below. Also, while you're down there, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and Twitch. All 4 of those things. If you believe in the heart of the cards like I do, you'll follow me on all 4 of those things. And lastly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, and peace.